I have been listening for about an hour, and obviously I cannot add much to the presentations which were so informative, incisive and knowledgeable about Telangana situation. But I can share with you that we in Delhi and rest of the India are aware of antics, megalomania, superstition, dictatorship of KCR, but even we had no idea of this kind of mismanagement of all aspects of economic and social affairs. And this is very tragic because Telangana came out of a great mass movement, one of the most significant mass movements of post-independent India. In a way, that state was formed under the leadership of Joint Action Committee. The struggles launched, and there was no section of the population which was not involved in that struggle. In that sense, it was a great democratic struggle. When debate was raging and we met Professor Kodandaram at Hyderabad, he explained to us why Telangana is not simply demand for a small state. It is a demand for a much better democratic state where social justice was expected to prevail due to the demographic composition of the Telangana. That was the understanding. But as dream of most of the new states, particularly after the first reorganization of the states, where at least that reorganization created linguistic states and it expanded democratic space of politics, and as it was organized on linguistic basis, at least local administration was carried on in that language. In that sense, at least that expanded democracy in all new states. But right from Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh and Uttarakhand, we have experienced this, that though new states emerged out of great sacrifices of the people, but the state power was controlled by the people who had no commitment to the values of the movement. In Telangana, at least, it was not expected, because all those states were relatively backward states. Telangana, though backward in comparison to Andhra Pradesh, but having Hyderabad as a capital, having a very rich historical legacy, and the structure or leadership of the movement was such that it was expected that this kind of betrayal won't be done in Telangana. But presentations established beyond doubt that it is not only bad, it is one of the worst states in the country in terms of performance. And this is very tragic. We in Delhi thought that BJP is a threat, and all political parties who fight against BJP in election, they should be helped in one way or other, because BJP rule at Delhi is not threat only to the BJP ruled states, it is a threat to entire nation, our culture, our civilization, our social and religious cohesion. But the kind of presentation I heard today, and I read also keynote address which was sent to me, probably we cannot make any distinction between BJP and KCR. That is simply not possible. So task is much more arduous. We have to fight against BJP in Telangana. We have to fight against TRS also in the Telangana. And that makes task doubly difficult. And we will need all kind of ingenuity and creativity to strive to create any resistance, because he is master of misrepresentation. A clone of Narendra Modi in all aspects. There are many clones of Narendra Modi, but obviously KCR is probably the number one in the country as far as his being clone is concerned. And now he has formed All India Party. Kiran was referring again and again, and he is boasting that he will export Telangana model to all over the country. And ab ki baar Kisan Sarkar. That is another slogan he has raised, and we have heard of Kisan situation, which Kiran said, and I tell you that all over India in last 20-30 years, landowners, even medium landowners, are doing no farming anywhere in the country. Farming is done by tenant farmers or contract farmers. So any policy for the farmers without taking into account tenant farmers and contract farmers is not a policy for farmers. It is a bribe for landowners. It is solidifying links with the landowners, offspring of whose are manning all administrative position all over India. So we should not be misled by simply because something is being talked about land or agriculture or farmers that has anything to do with farmers as such or Kisans as such. We should have absolute clarity about that. And he has chosen a president for his National Farmers Organization who is a known disruptor in all farmers' organizations. He was a known disruptor in Sandhu Kisan Morcha Chaduni. Gurnam Singh Chaduni, a party hopper, a known disruptor. He has been chosen as the national president of his Kisan organization, and he is pumping money. He is pumping money to them, and he hopes to create an effective farmer organization, at least a well-known farmer organization, on the basis of funds. That is the KTR model. That is the real KTR model. So it is an eye-opener, and I think proceedings will be written in some form. It would be circulated, not only because it exposes KCR, but also because that what kind of agenda do we require all over the country? What should be our policy choices? In that sense, this model of criticism, model of articulation is very good for movements and struggles and campaigns, and we all will be indebted if this can be documented. Thank you. Thank you very much.